Welcome back. I am N.S. Lavanya, Assistant Professor, Department of English, KCS Kasinadar College of Arts and Science. Subeditor. The importance of subeditor. There is a woman behind every great man. There is a sub-editor behind every successful newspaper. Any bloody fool can write. It needs a heaven-born genius to editor, says H.W. Nevinson. That shows the value of a sub-editor. The sub-editor plays significant role in the publication of a newspaper. The sub-editor has to pay maximum attention to the main news page or front page. The sub-editor has to serve as a link between the editorial room and the composing room. It is the duty of the sub-editor to enlist the cooperation of all the staff connected with him in one way or another. Qualifications of a good sub-editor. A sub-editor profession requires special talents. It needs knowledge at various levels and possession of certain qualities of head and heart. The following is a list of the requirements or qualifications of a good sub-editor. The key words in the job descriptions of a good sub-editor are responsibility, proficiency, and resourcefulness. He must be able to follow mass interest and have an acquaintance with sectional interest. He must have a vast general knowledge of men and matters. He must know about pop singers, cabinet ministers, film stars, and company bosses. He must have analytical mind and a sense of proportion. He must be able to visualize not only the development of a story, but also its likely impact on the reader. He should have the knack of feeling the pulse of the reader and should respect their sentiments. He must know the ins and outs of the journalistic world. He must be thoroughly familiar with every department. He must have a sound knowledge of the mechanical processes of newspaper production. He must have firm grasp of the basic principles of typography. He must have a flair for type, design, and makeup. He must be able to boil down, that is, cut short and shape up a long, tedious report so as to make it capture the reader's attention and keep him absorbed down to the last word. He should have a flair for language so that he can spot out a bad copy and rewrite it better. He should ruthlessly cut down verbiage and cliches. He should have a sense of humor. Subbing is not a scientific operation of cutting and shaping news material. It is dressing and makeup as well. A good sub-editor should carry a lot of humor to spice his product and make it enjoyable to the readers. He must be a man with team spirit, not a lone plodder. He must have a good memory. He must be capable of good decision making. He should have physical and mental stamina to withstand the stress and strain of his task. He must be well versed in law, especially laws pertaining to libel. He must be free from any bias or prejudice. In addition to these, a good sub-editor should have some of the qualities required for a good report as well. We will see it in the next video. Thanks for watching.